green, a difficult par 3.
Put the indicator on and it's taking a right turn.
This would be a great up and down from this. An opportunity to make a par here. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole.
Some damage limitation. This one for a bogey.
And the fourth at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
This one might roll into the rough. Found the deep rough. This will take a big hack to get out here. Getting ready to play their third. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
That gets the job done.
Boy, that one hopefully gets them back in some good graces with that flat stick. It has been pretty dismal up until now.
Here we are at the 5th hole.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Yeah, he's looking at maybe a little over 130 to the pin.
Yeah, well played. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Looks like they may have pushed that one. And down it goes. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Time to tee off at the 6th.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4. Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
The 6th hole, particularly the approach, Rich, at TPC Boston's a very strong one.
If they put the pin other than front left near the water, it's a good birdie opportunity. But once that pin sneaks over to the left-hand side, watch out. Bogeys and doubles come into the equation very quickly.
This putt is about 16 feet. This one's tracking. A bogey putt awaits. That will work. Now 8 shots back after that hole. Now a par 5 hole awaits.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Time for the second shot here at the 7th. Well, that was a bit of a wild swing. Probably be a similar result too. Found the green side bunker. Looking for an up and down here. This next one from the beach. On the green now, but a bit of work left to do here. And he needs this to save par.
Rolling end to end, this looking nice.
That wasn't your best effort, was it? And it's back-to-back bogeys here. Got to turn this momentum around.
You're making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
Sitting at +5 for the day. We've reached the 8th hole.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
Opting for the 5-iron. Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This one's 13 feet from the cup. This is important. Big par putt here.
Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. From about 130 yards here.
The breeze is moving left to right up there.
Choosing the 9-iron here.
That dog will hunt.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. That's frustrating. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. Next up is this 2-shot hole.
Par 4 straight away. A hole that is simple and difficult all in the same breath.
That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
Guys, you know the worst lie you've ever seen? Yeah, times that by 10. This is nasty. That rough was thick. I hope that they're okay after that one.
Straight out of the top drawer.
Oh, Dr. Chapinski strikes again.
The putt drops, and we're moving on. Sitting at 6 over for the day.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Teeing off here at the 11th.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Well, sometimes in the game it gives you good breaks and then you get bad ones. Unfortunately, this one's a bad one. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Playing their 4th shot. "11 feet left to the hole. Okay, steady now. And the dreaded triple bogey putt. And a little slide down the standings after that hole. Now teeing off on the 12th hole.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck.
Oh, well played. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Straight back up into the breeze. Going to be a tough one.
Well, let's hope this one draws a good lie, because it's not going to be on the fairway. Setting up here with a very long putt. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Oh, that's a clutch par. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here on the 13th hole, shall we?
Par 4, back up the hill, 447 yards. This is an adventure-filled par 4.
Oh, I could watch that swing all day. That's beautiful. And taking aim from around 100 yards here.
Puff of wind blowing right to left.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. A bit wild on approach there.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. A chance to save the par if he can make this one. Job done. Let's head to the next. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. We've arrived at a par 4 hole.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. but I gotta say it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
The 14th hole at TPC Boston is a par 5 for the locals, a converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong second shot down the hill.
Second shot, very narrow opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right in the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Pars can be made.
That got caught up in a few of the branches. Time now for the 4th shot. Bogey putt coming up here.
So far, so good.
Yeah, it's a good putt to hold for a bogey. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Time to face a par 4.
Par 4, 421 yards. A lot of fun can be had here, but be careful of the green. It'll get you if you're not careful.
Tee shot is looking good here. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
This breeze just starting to blow, but it's a helpful breeze. It's one that you like. Got to club down a little bit.
See if he can get that one to come back to the left a little. Henny's down there. You got a read?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
Well, that's a bit disappointing.
It was a slippery putt coming up down the hill, so not too surprised to see this one coming up short.
Currently plus 10 now for the day.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
Let's see what happens here at the 16th.
Par 3, I don't need to mention the one on the left-hand side. It speaks for itself.
That's a bad error to make there. That's headed right. That's disappointing.
Greens and regulation have not been in order today. They need to improve on this.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Six feet remaining to the cup.
This is what they have left for bogey.
That was a gallant attempt. A double bogey putt in front of them. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Here we are at the 17th tee.
Severe dog leg from right to left. Second shot down the hill to a very narrow green.
Oh, he's caught up in some branches there.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
A little bit of breeze ruffling the old hair, and it's coming straight on.
Just a bit outside into the rough.
Atta boy, good shot. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Oh, so close. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Good looking putt. Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Bird.
Well, this is one of those lies that dictates a shot. It doesn't seem like it's a tough one. This next putt for double bogey. And with that, this player has finished their Q School final. But Rich, unfortunately, they didn't manage to make it to that all-important top 50 and won't be able to advance to the Corn Ferry Tour next season. However, on their side is the opportunity to do it all again next year.
The player's going to have a rough go of it for another year until they can get back and hopefully get into the Corn Ferry Tour Championships.
A fair bit of soul searching, I would imagine.
There's going to be a lot of searching for your game a little bit. I mean, you're going to be traveling, living on the road full time. It's not easy nor fun, but it can and hopefully will make this player better in the future.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. 2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. We're just about to begin our coverage of this exciting event. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. Hi everyone, Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, this player's trailing. Do they have to really step it up and get it going today?
Look, only a couple behind, so yeah, they are right into this at the moment. They've got to keep pressing on, not worry about what the players are doing around them, and keep their eye on the prize. Keep on that front foot and start making birdies.
Well, it's all set up for an exciting event. Can't wait to get into this. And let's see what he can do here today. Oh, it's a little wayward, bouncing through the branches. Second shot here on the first. Don't be too steep into this one, playing from the card path. Don't want to ruin that club. Yeah, that one will play. Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. Not a bad line, this. And that's an opening hole par for this player.
That's a rock-solid par right there.
This hole is a par 5.
Players want to take out any club, driver, 3 wood, whatever it takes, to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in 2. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie 4s are always a good score in this hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5.
That's not going to find the fairway. That always looked wet, didn't it? Henny, how's that ball lying?
Looks like they have a good lie here in the second cut.
Yeah, this lie's pretty deep here. That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Straight into the water. And it's their 8th shot now. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? A 7-footer right here. Ooh. And there it is. And that's a little disappointing, dropping some spots on the leaderboard. Teeing off here at the 3rd hole.
Par 3, measuring 208 yards, a difficult par 3 to say the least.
Taking a right at the light. This is not what they want.
No green in red, but a chance to save their par. From the sand, are they able to get up and down? Oh, almost went in. This next putt is for bogey. That's well holed. Unfortunately, moving down the leaderboard, that's not the direction to be heading. Let's see what happens here on the 4th.
Almost every player in the field will be going for this green. Where do you hit it? Front right part of the green is the perfect target. Missing it to the left in the bunker or long and right. That is not good.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. Didn't that look good for a long time? Just 6 feet between he and the hole. Ooh, right by the hole. This one for bogey.
Yeah, that's hold, but they seem to be losing a bit of their momentum.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
He's eyeing this up, and he's pleased with what he's seeing. This is sitting nicely.
Not sure if this one will stay on the short grass. Well, Rich, in the thick stuff here, not a good spot to be.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
And this is an extremely long putt. You might even have to hinge on this one. Oh, a 9-foot chance here. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? We don't want to drop any more shots. Let's make this for double. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Here we are at the 6th hole.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
Setting up this shot with the wind in their face.
Going with the hybrid. No, that's not the shot they wanted. And here we are with the 3rd shot.
Has the wind coming right into his face.
Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
Not easy to find the green coming out of the rough.
Good chance this one, right on 6 feet. Just didn't drop. This putt is for double bogey. That's annoying. You should make that. Just a 4-footer remaining. Well hold. Moving down the leaderboard after that hole. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole.
Par 5, 600 yards straight away. Wanting to make birdies, but par is a good number.
Second shot here on the 7th. Oh, that's a tad disappointing, finding the branches there. Getting ready to play their 3rd. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it. This really looks good.
Just a couple of inches away from finding that one. Big putt for par coming up. You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Par threes always offer up that hope of a hole-in-one.
Par 3, bunkers left and right. Not an easy par 3 to say the least.
Going with the 5-iron here.
That doesn't look good, Rich. Bit too far right for my liking.
And here we are with the third shot. Putting for a bogey. What about the pace on that one?
14-footer. You know what they say, never up, never in.
This is, I can't believe what I just saw there. It seems surreal. This is crazy.
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Here we go. We're beginning the 9th hole now.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Well, I'm sure it looked better in their mind before they hit it. Henny, how bad is this lie?
You can get great connection on this one. The rough's not going to cause any trouble. It's sitting good.
Oh, that looked like a bit of an ugly swing there.
Let's see how this shot goes from the fairway bunker.
Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. Oh, looked like they hinged in that stroke. It's just about 3 feet away.
They'll be happy to get this in the hole. This for bogey.
That's a disappointing stroke. That's a push.
This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
And down she goes.
Alrighty, Rich. This is crunch time. We're through 9 holes today, and this player's on the wrong side of the cut line.
Well, they need some lady luck on their side because right now nothing is going their way. It's going to take an awful lot to see him through the weekend.
Well, I know that we're in the booth and not right up close to it, but it doesn't take a smart person to work out that's not a nice lie.
Getting ready to play their third.
Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here.
This one has eyes for the hole. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Time to tee off on the 11th.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
That's going right. This would be a great up and down. And here we are with the third shot. Ooh, that almost went down. Putting for bogey. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Teeing off here on the 12th hole.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck. You'll need it.
that's heading into the rough, I think. Eddie, that ball seems to be sitting down. Is it bad?
He is not going to like this one bit. This is what bad lies are made of.
Always frustrated by missing a green.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
Playing their fourth shot.
Well, Rich, think they can make this one?
Look, I got to say, I'm really not liking their chances here, but you never know. Stranger things have happened.
That's frustrating. Just 3 feet to the cup. And down it goes. Let's head to the next.
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Teeing off here on the 13th hole.
Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
Oh, that is a thing of beauty. Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
Setting up here from about 150 yards.
A little off the mark on that approach shot.
Now from that lie, missing the green was always an option.
Oh, that was pure.
A par putt awaits. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole.
Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th.
Par 4, sweeping from right to left down the hill. This is a challenging hole.
Well, that one's ricocheted right off the tree. Well, this rough looks to be lush and thick, doesn't it?
Opting for the 5-wood. Getting ready to play their third.
Found the green side rough. Playing their 5th shot.
Oh, these are good for the momentum. These ones right on 8 feet.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
Don't want to state the obvious, Rich, but a little too hard, that one. This is a triple bogey attempt here. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. Well, let's get amongst this 15th hole.
Par 4, 421 yards, a seemingly simple par 4.
Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
Oh, some smiles here. A bit of luck in the second cut. It's sitting nicely.
That won't get a good lie, I'm sure. And here we are with the third shot. "15 feet to the cup."
This is huge for momentum. Got to try and hold this. This for par.
Okay, steady now.
Down she goes. Let's head to the next.
Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. And on the tee now, coming off the bogey. Might have a bit of a sting in the tail, I'd imagine.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
This golf ball could go sinking to the bottom.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
He's got around 100 yards here.
Where will this one end up? That's going to find the water, sadly. Time for the 5th shot.
Wind coming right at him.
Well, Rich, that's on the surface, but it's in 3-putt territory. It's so far away. Appears to have overcooked this one. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill, and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
Just 3 feet to go to the hole. Don't miss this. They can be costly. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
That's not what he had hoped for, I'm pretty sure of that. Time for the 2nd shot at the 17th. Opting for the 9-iron. Pretty sure that's not how he saw that one playing out. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Setting up from the first cut here in the green. They could hold it from here. This one's for bogey. Nice little putt to hole, that one. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Here we go, Rich. We're at the lucky last, teeing off the 18th hole.
Players will be thinking birdie, but 6s and 7s will come along if you're not careful.
Well struck. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. It's just a tad offline, that one. Headed towards the left. And here we are with the 3rd shot. How close was that to going down? Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
You know, Luke, I've heard this metaphor before. Every once in a while, a blind squirrel finds an acorn. I believe that rings true in this scenario.
An opportunity to make their par. And with that, this player has finished their Q School final. But Rich, unfortunately, they didn't manage to make it to that all-important top 50 and won't be able to advance to the Corn Ferry Tour next season. However, on their side is the opportunity to do it all again next year.
The player's going to have a rough go of it for another year until they can get back and hopefully get into the Corn Ferry Tour Championships.
A fair bit of soul searching, I would imagine.
There's going to be a lot of searching for your game a little bit. I mean, you're going to be traveling, living on the road full time. It's not easy nor fun, but it can and hopefully will make this player better in the future.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in and see you next time.